You got to like learn to not talk about yourself. You're not that cool. I mean, I think you're cool. We all think you're cool, but your prospect, unfortunately, doesn't. You know who they think's cool? Just like us ourselves. She thinks she's cool. Really, she thinks she's interesting. So what you have to do is you have to ask questions that are posed to the client to talk about themselves. Again, common mistake when we get into rapport building. So what's your favorite type of games? Oh, I like those card games. You love card games, man. I love playing Candy Crush, but that Candy Crush game, I don't know. I like to play with my dad instead. Now you're just like, oh, you told me something. It's like, it's not good conversation. Like you're steering everything back to you and what you care about, what you like. If you show interest in somebody immediately by asking open-ended questions and this is the tough thing about rapport building, is thinking on your feet and responding to them with more open-ended questions, with intrigue that's centered on the prospect, they'll like you all day long, way better than you telling them about what you like to play on phone games, right? And that likability thing, you can tell them about yourself later. That comes later. But what matters right now is developing that connection to the client, not by telling them about yourself, but by asking them about themselves. You've got to react and respond, read and react in the moment. I don't know what your client's going to tell you or what they're going to say. Okay. But you need to, and then there's at some level, it just takes time and practice. You need to be able to respond and ask good open-ended questions in response. Okay. In the moment, in the heat of the moment. And again, focused on asking the clients what their thoughts and feelings are. And really with the senior population, you're dealing with a group of people that really for the last couple of years, they've always been isolated, but with the lockdowns and stuff, they've been even more isolated. They don't get out of their house as much. A lot of them have lost friends and family and loved ones, and their world closes as they get older. It happens to a lot of seniors. Again, the objective of rapport building is just to break the ice. It's just to get them comfortable. It's not to become best friends, right? And the difference between breaking the ice and becoming good friends is time, right? So time as in a minute versus 15, like in John's case. Could you do it if you really want to? Like, look, if you're hitting it off with somebody, and I don't mind, just don't lose focus. And this does happen some of the times. We lose focus of why we're calling to begin with, right? We're calling it a close policy today. So we just need to say enough to get them to that point of being ready to be closed, right? And that is usually just a couple of minutes.